Joining us now in the Photography Show TV studio, it is Mark from Sony. Hello Mark, how are you doing?
Hi David, great to see you. Thank you for the invite. Really good to be here.
Thank you. Really good to have you back in the studio. Obviously we've been having our conversations at the Photography Show, friend of the show, Mark, for years now. It doesn't seem like 2.5 years since we've spoken face to face, because obviously we've done the online things, the spring shoots, and September last year when we went online first time with the Photography Show. You've had quite a journey during lockdown. You've been showing off lots of amazing technology in your amazing shed, which is an inspiration in its own right.
Well, I say shed because if I said summer house, people might get the wrong impression. But yeah, it's turned into a studio. Literally, we've grown from, as soon as COVID kicked in, what were we going to do, what was the strategy, where do we move, and literally created content from the shed. It's been an incredible evolving journey.
Indeed.
And an enjoyable one, but fantastic to be back to a face-to-face event like the Photography Show.
Speaking of evolving journeys, what have you brought with you today?
Okay, so this is the Sony A1, Alpha 1. It's the first time actually that we've had a flagship model in the range.
Right.
A lot of people, I think, in the past have always thought that the A9 is the flagship because it was the latest one at the time. The A9 or the A9 II now is the flagship for the speed element of photography. Likewise with the A7S for low light and A7R for resolution. This now is the one that does it all.
Okay.
The A1. So it's fantastic in low light. It's fantastic for speed and for resolution. So you're looking at 50 million pixels at 30 frames per second.
Whoa!
Which is pretty fast.
You've got some serious processing capability in there in order to hit the 50 at 30 frames a second stills. That's some serious grunt.
Yeah, it is, and the sensor and the engine obviously work together. This is a stack layered sensor, which effectively has a memory built in, and what it does, it can buffer hundreds of raw shots to the memory of the sensor before it hits the card. So you've got this continuous shooting until the card obviously fills up. But if you use the latest, fastest cards, what it gives you is, because it reads out so fast, there's no blackout. So when you're looking through the viewfinder at the back of the screen, it's almost like watch it looking through, not like an optical viewfinder, but like a video clip, if you know what I mean. Because it's so fast.
So typically, in the past, as you said, you've kind of segmented that range. You've had the A7R, the A7S, A9, and so on. Bringing all of this together now into your first true flagship in the Alpha range with the A1. Who do you see buying this? Are you not eating into that market that would have considered those A7 and A9 models before? Or is this a kind of slightly different use case that you see people going after this for?
It's a good question. So it is, anybody can buy it. It's not limited to any person. It is aimed at the high-end professional, whether that's sports, wildlife, the press and so on. So it's aimed at really the high-end professional, although it's freely available for anyone to buy. The specification of this is the highest spec we've got in any cameras. But coming back to the question you said about, if you've got an A9 or an A7R or an A7 III, would you necessarily change all that for this? Possibly not, but if you're looking to get into the system and you don't want to buy all those three, then you could buy all in one and then potentially save some money. But then you've got to remember that the A9 will shoot 20 frames a second, this shoots 30, that might be beneficial in your workflow. The readout speed of 50 million pixels at 30 frames per second with zero, buffer issues. That's pretty impressive. We know a lot of, obviously, you may have heard about the Press Association changing their kit to Sony in the UK and Ireland. So this is perfect for that that type of audience.
You need a camera. You need a camera range. Ideally, a camera that can meet the exacting needs of all of the sort of stuff that the PA does, of course.
Absolutely.
Talk to me. So you've hit me with some specs there. Of course, the other side of this, what I come to think of as well when I think of Sony Alpha range, particularly the 7, is the videography features in there as well. Because we all have to do multiple things. So where does this sit with moving images?
So again, from a stills and video perspective, the hybrid element. Not only is it a fast photographic camera video, 8K video. 4K, 60p, 120p slow-mo. From a creative side, you've got S-Log, you've got the ability, you've got the low light as well, and the autofocus tracking, so eye autofocus in video. It's taking all the best bits of that technology we've introduced, like when the A9 came in 2017. It was groundbreaking, and we've just built
4 years ago already.
I know. And actually, I joined Sony just before they released it from my previous employer. So it's just evolved incredible. But yes, so if you are a stills photographer and you want to have that element of high resolution video, you can. I know that some technology can't maybe not play back 8K video and stuff like that, but
you're future proofing.
Absolutely. So again, if you took a still from 8K video, you're looking at about 33 million pixels. I had the chance to test this back in the last time we were allowed out in lockdown, and it was a surfer on a beach in North Devon, and we tried the 8K video instead of the natural stills, and got some fantastic results. But at 30 frames a second, you're not going to miss much anyway.
No, of course not.
No, it's a fantastic video camera as well as stills.
It's genuinely very exciting, the fact that you've got all of your toys, you've stuck them all together into one body. Great, no compromise video and photo. Press association saying this is good enough to meet our exacting standards. It's all good. What's the feedback been when this has been in your users' hands so far?
The strength of the A9 too, kind of, I think maybe some consumers, for example, would have thought we peaked.
Yeah.
So when it came in, I think it was a surprise to the market, but the reaction was extremely positive, and the demand's been really high.
Okay.
And as a result of that, because of the capability of the technology, both stills and video, we've seen it in the hands of many people when you're looking at the television, in paparazzi and anything topical that's coming on the television at the moment. I'm, for one, always looking out. And that's actually a positive way of looking at the market, because I'm seeing more and more of this type of camera in the hands of the professional agencies on TV screens than we may have seen in the past, which is only really a testament to the technology and really encouraging in that sense.
Well, thank you very much indeed for bringing it into the studio this afternoon, Mark. It's an exciting bit of kit. I haven't had a play with it yet, but I look forward to checking it out very shortly. You can come and have a chat with Mark, have a look at this as well, make your way down to the Sony stand here at the Photography Show. Thanks again, my friend.
Thank you, all the best. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Ben from Adaptalux.
And I'm Sam, the company founder and product designer of the Adaptalux studio.
We're really excited to be back at the photography show, showing off our products and sharing our love for macro photography.
Our product, the Adaptalux studio, is an adaptable lighting system which is ideal for macro, close-up and product photography.
Sam and I will be on our stand running product demos, macro tutorials, and of course we'll have our lighting available for you guys to take away today.
You will also be amongst some of the first people to see our upcoming addition to the studio, Xenon flash arms.
So come and visit us to get hands-on with some creative lighting and take advantage of our 15% show discount. We're just around the corner on stand J103, which is next to the video live stage.
We're really looking forward to seeing you soon and we hope you have a great day.